Okay, hello, this is Pautas Error Instruments, and hello, welcome. I want to show you something new. It's the 1U model. It's these things. And 1U is already existing a longer time, but we are never interested to dive in 1U because there are two different sizes of 1U, and this is complicated for the most of us. But now, let's say 1 2 years later, there is one size, and that is the one that IntelliGel made, is the most used at this moment. So we thought about it to make some simple utilities that we have for experimental purpose in 1U and for affordable price, and also to fill your case with something something nice that you can use in your setup. There's passive things, there are active things. It are things that you know from already from us before. We're not gonna make a whole liquid glitcher in 1U or this kind of things. It's more for the small tools, the utilities, to use it. Yes. Let's go in these models. We have here, for example, the toolbox. Well, what's in the name, the toolbox? It's a mult. It's an attenuator, and it's a built-in low-pass gate with a Vactrol that is tuned for trigger and gate, so it works on both. And this is just a handy toolie to have in your setup. We have here the Springbank. Springbank is just a passive bank with two outputs on both sides that you can hear the springs. You can put it in a delay or in a reverb to have some really nice experimental sounds. I will show that later. But also you can use this as trigger model to put it in rings or in a drum if you want. So that's also an option. This is an amplifier and a VCA. So it's a small amplifier with an in and output and a control voltage on the volume knob to make the sound louder. You can use this, of course, together with this one, very nice. Then you can make it distort a little bit. What also nice is that you can have, if you have a Volca or you have something outside the rack and you want to make the amp the same level as the Euro rack, what's mostly much louder, you can pump it up with this. Okay, and then we have here the solar panel. This is like a turbine on light. It's generating 0 till 5 voltage and everything between. Depends on how much light it gets. We also kind of show something about this. Okay, let's start somewhere. We don't have a regular oscillator here, I think. So we're gonna start with liquid glitcher, and and I'm gonna use a little bit the toolbox in the liquid glitcher. So to find the small spots, we use an attenuator in the control voltage input of the wave that you cannot see. Then we take the input, we take a gate like this. All right, here we go. Can find with the attenuator more spots as in the potential meters knob, because there is more range, let's say it like this. Okay, now we go with the same audio signal to the low pass gate. The low pass gate is a Vactrol gate. It goes to the output like that. Then we put the same liquid glitcher in the input, and then it needs a gate or a trigger in here to get a short sound like tuck tuck tuck, like this. has a gate output. If you put a trigger in there from a drum, you can make drum sounds with this. Interesting stuff. This is about that. And then of course a mult is just a mult, and it's not a buffered mult, because this is a passive model. So this is just a mult, and also on 6. So it's not with power. And this sounds yeah, easy. And then you have more outputs, so you can put even one, for example, in the attenuator, then into the low pass gate to make, from one side you make drums, and the other side you make it like a regular melody. So you can use one oscillator for 2 different sounds or much more. It's just a simple tool. Then we have the Springbank over here. Yeah, it's like this. It's passive. It works well also for trigger. Let's do it in here. I need to find the spot. Oh, I put it in the wrong one. Yes, sorry. Now it is in rings. I play a little bit with rings. Interesting things. You can also use them, of course, together with the amplifier in here to get it even louder. I can show that too. We put this in the amplifier. Now we getting feedback really quick. Like this. Let's, oh, backwards. You see it already on the red dot. Feedback. All right, here we go. This is like a kind of active low pass gate, or yeah, like a mixer. So I can also put control voltage on this knob to open and close. Then it works like a kind of VCA, and then you can better listen in it if it's in something. We put it again in liquid glitcher. That you hear, it's from the amp. I will turn the speed up, then you'll hear the differences. So that's about the amplifier. Quite wild. Then we have the solar panel. The solar panel gives voltage out like 0 till 5 volt. So I will put this again in a liquid glitcher. So it's generating now on 3 different places control voltage in these parameters. That's why it's going so mad. Like that. So this is a little bit quickly show what we have and what we're making to have affordable utilities all around 40 to 30 to 50 bucks. It depends a little bit of what, but already affordable to fill the hole of the of the 1U that that you sometimes bought, but it's still empty, and then you have the feeling, shit, I must do something in there. But yeah, some models are 200 euros. So we have some simple tools affordable to make it make it easy to make your case beautiful, and you can make it as a handy tool in your setup. There are even more 1U models to come. This is still just a small option that we have. And this one is gonna release this week. This one also, this one the beginning of April. That's the plan. Yes. I want to thank you for watching, and have a good weekend, and yeah, this kind of things. Be good. Bye bye.